Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all greatly appreciated, so thank you in advance. Now, I've been talking about multiplayer games and I've been holding off on doing this one because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel going back to it because it's changed so much in such a short amount of time, but it is still one of the best multiplayer experiences ever. For me, this is Rainbow Six Siege. Now, when I say one of the best multiplayer experiences, this game is so unique and so familiar, right? It's a first-person shooter, like as far as the base gameplay. But because the way the game is set up with the tactical style, which is something from other Rainbow Six games that they've had, but in this game, you're either playing attackers or defenders, and depending on the objective, you have to approach it certain ways. You have all these different operators who have their own skill sets, who do things in their own way, and you have these different types of objectives. For example, you may have to rescue a hostage. Well, if you're going to rescue a hostage, you have to proceed a certain way. You can't do a lot of dangerous tactics and things like that. If you have one where you need to secure the area, then that means you need to try to, get into this area and occupy it, or in any of the modes, just kill all of the other team. But with that comes a lot of different options. And I remember playing this game in the beta and just being blown away about, breaching areas and the setup before, using the cameras to try to figure out where the actual objective was, and then getting into the game. Now, the thing with Rainbow Six for me is no matter which side I'm on, there's always this kind of lull, like this calm before the storm type of thing. And it was always weird because it's like, it's a game, but you kind of get yourself into this mode. The clock starts and they're like preparation, and you're trying to board up as many walls and figure out where you want to put the traps at and things like that. And then you get to the actual where, what if they haven't discovered the base yet? So you're, trying to watch the cameras and things like this. So there's all of this buildup, and then you get into conflict. And let's say you and an enemy meet up. For those like 5 to 10 seconds, they are the most intense in gaming that I've ever felt, because in some cases you rise to the occasion, right? You got a little gun battle and you come out on top. And in other times, at least me personally, the nerves get you too much and you freeze and fold up, and then you get slumped, because it does not take much to die in Rainbow Six. That's one of the other things that makes it so unique. The kill time, for me, in most games I play, this is probably the fastest kill time. Somebody catch you with a dome shot, you're pretty much out of the game, right? And this created all these really cool moments for me and my friends. I remember one time we were playing and we're on the log cabin, like the one that's outside with the snow. And it was me, Zach, Jonathan, and Steven. And Steven sometimes does not have as much confidence as I would like him to have in his ability. So for some reason, we all got cooked early, and it was like a 1v4 with Steven and the other team. And in Rainbow Six, it's very hard to win against higher numbers, right? It's just the probability, the damage you might take. It's just really hard. But my man pulled out this 4v1 in spectacular fashion, and it was one of the coldest plays I've ever seen in a shooting game, and it was super dope. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. You get that adrenaline rush, and everybody's like, oh my God, he's doing it. And it was like, only Rainbow Six can create those type of situations in those moments. And it's something that, if another game can figure out how to do it, it would be amazing. But right now, I feel like this is the only one. And going back to it, I felt, the few moments of action that I had that went my way, I felt great. And then the few times it didn't work that way, I felt like I felt exposed a little bit. But it was a really cool game, and I'm really happy that it's going on so long. I don't play it, pretty much anymore, but there was a good 9-month span where it was like, get off work, get on Rainbow Six, whoever's on, as long as we can get like 3 people, we're gonna ride this out and try to make something happen. We even got gold in season 1, so that felt really good, because I'm not a big, competitive rank person, but it was cool to kind of just climb the ranks and learn strategies. And, like I said, this is something that Rainbow Six can only do. If you played this game, please let me know, favorite operators. I'm an explosive guy, so on attacking, I was using fuse, and sometimes that works out well and sometimes that doesn't. On defense, I'm a cap can guy, or it's something with explosions, because I feel like I need the benefit of the explosion to get me through the battle. But I'd love to hear who your favorite operators are and some of your favorite memories. As always, I appreciate you letting me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.